See, when international security called me from space, because let me just let you know something. I might as well tell the government now, right? When all your international security had called me from space, I'm the real MooN. I'm also the real Ra, the real Osiris, and I'm also the real MooN. But when your international security and the caretakers of my planet and my wife of the Jewel Empresses called me from space because they asked me to come to this habitation on Earth and just to literally, one, I got shot in Boogie Night in a time sequence dealing with this planet. Then on top of it, I got shot on. I also cleaned the higher earths of this astrological body. Then I came to settle to the foundation just to make sure that the individuals of this planet wasn't fucked up when it came to their habitation. International security called me from space a certain way for me to come here to this planet, and I came, right? Now, while I was here on this planet, they told me everything that they told me. I told them everything that I had to tell them. And then next thing you know, I said, while I'm recovering here, because I know certain things are going to happen, and you called me. So it's not only it's not nothing I did on purpose. You called me because you needed something, and I came here and I made sure that I was a man of honor, and I informed you already to let you know what was going to happen a certain type of way because of me doing this at a time. Then individuals of international security, also Asia, all over this planet, the whole world, when they called me and asked me to come here, I came down here and I did what I had to do for them. And I'm the real MooN also. Then on top of it, my wife watches me a certain type of way because of certain magic I did a certain type of way. If I told my wife, and I'm gonna remind her again, this is the next MooN watching the current reality of the higher earth for the inhabitation of the physics. So certain people that certain people that know and that is merited a certain type of way may receive the higher mythology to their physics for them to know about their reason of their mythology, metaphysics, science, and their humane habitation of their physical condition, so they could be able to develop the reason of them even having a dignity and signature and be a part of their empress and it's like refining or refreshing the reason of their existence. Now, me telling my wife this and then told her to watch me at a distance of another higher MooN, also still watching me. I'm just gonna tell you just like this. If a person goes on you and then they say, for instance, they try to send satellites to you, or they try to walk on you a certain type of way. That's a person that is not of purity to even do that. Not even your own children would ever dare to do that because they know the reason of their starlight. Now, if you have individuals that want to go and step on you and send satellites or do certain things, that's a person that's trying to know your current reality, and also they want to know the time you coming in, and then they get into the vitalness of your magic because they already want to take it away. So if my wife was wondering who's already trying to take away her magic of the physical reality, I'm just letting you know is the individuals that's already plotting to come get. If I already got shot and they're sending satellites and other things, I already sent even to the other moons the natural refinement of the atmosphere that nobody can even see for their protection. What would a person be wanting to indulge with your physical habitation for? Unless they're going to take your magic, or they're trying to know you to the core of your existence and saying that you're not the empress. And the people that would do something to development like that are people that is belittled in consciousness because they don't honor sacredcy, and then you would know the difference of the physical reality. So you would know the danger your magic would be in at a time. So one would have to literally wake up to see exactly what I'm saying and to acknowledge and hear. So I'm going to just tell you just like this. Another individual that wants to manipulate the physical reality, that's like killing international. That's like trying to control the natural current of international security and the reason of the empress being in existence. And then that would be a person that's suicidal that end up killing themselves. That's a person that wouldn't even realize why and when it happened and why they would die instantly in the physical reality. And then on top of it, let me tell individuals, I was listening to certain things on YouTube, and when they're dealing with elements, it reflects in the paradigm of time also. So if a person is on a certain frequency and you see tragic events happen to individuals, that is just because I'm the receptiveness of the frequency of what, say somebody like the chick inside the house she was already having sex with the guy in the house and she wasn't supposed to be having sex with the guy. She's not the purity of the nigga in the astrological tree. I'm not getting into their relationship because it's just something I overheard. I'm just letting you know, you don't know what I'm speaking about or what exactly I'm speaking about. I'm just going to say just like this. If a person is doing something like that and they're doing element science, and then I'm dealing with elements at the time because we're in the year 2019, 2562. So we're in the year of the Stoneman era and also the element era of the times, because it's not only stones, it's stones, elements, and jewels. So if we're in that time at the time and individuals are supposed to be refining for their quality, and remember, I'm the one that made Atlantis. So, I'm just going to be real with you. So if we're in a time at the time and we're refining for we're in the time at the time and then we're refining for the quality, I'm going to just tell you just like this. A person that tries to manipulate the physical reality current that causes deterioration or irritates one's physical consciousness or atmosphere of the current reality is going to show even in the receptiveness and sequences of the YouTube, internet, or any digital light system of current reality of anatomy and matter, because other people got to receive their message of receptiveness for them to know what's going on in their life, so they don't get caught up and end up getting murdered and killed and by innocently for people that didn't do the wrong thing. So it's just like if I turn on the internet and somebody did a bad form of habitation, even in the sequences I'm listening to, you're going to hear it a certain type of way. It's just like what I told you, when you hear an element yelling like a banshee, it's already let you know something's wrong with the energy a certain type of way. And then if I put my phone to it, you hear the receptive patterns of the frequency. So intensify to the origin of the core, and then all the receptiveness to everybody's, for them to acknowledge what's going on, is going to already show in their harmonical frequencies of their anatomy and matter. Now, if you have another individual at a certain time that wants to manipulate the physical reality and fucking up and doing certain things they're not supposed to even be doing with individuals to their anatomy, what are they doing to the natural habitation? It's like tarnishing an element. Another person says an element was already constructed. It's just like being a physical person connected to an element. An element's already constructed. Only the people in the precise atmosphere that is doing the bending or the modeling of an element a certain type of way is going to experience certain thing in their habitation. Or the people they had in sexual contact with. It's not going to be outside all over the social economic system that's spread out all over the land. It's going to be a certain type of way, because the receptive patterns of the frequency, and the only people that's going to receive that receptiveness is the people of the high intensity of the allure of the physical reality, because the element already has a law within it. So the allure of the physical reality of the purity is going to receive the high intensity. It's not going to be another person so-and-so. And the person that's deteriorating the element, the reason why the element is being formed, you're going to see the people that's causing the deterioration, and it's going to show in their physical, because the people of the element is already being formed and it's already elegant and upright. It's just like styling out a martial arts style. So their physical, the person already be pretty, sexy, handsome, upright, wonderful. If you see a person that looks like a depression, it's already deterrence to the physical reality of what the element, of what the reason the element is reflecting and being made for before it encounters certain things that's going to happen to its physical. Now, this is real element science. Now, I'm just going to show you how real the situation is. Now, if a person is doing wrong and then I'm going online, it's going to show even in the YouTube frequencies or the internet television system of destruction of the receptiveness of somebody's stupidity that's trying to end the planet on some suicidal shit. Now, and other individuals going to affect, it's going to show in their social habitation. And before I came here, I already seen Asia talking about zombie land. I already hear zombie movies, all type of individuals dying for nothing, people coming back from recovering from somebody trying to kill him. A chick that even uses a dildo that tarnishes or fucks it up Well, stink pussy is literally killing also refinement of cellular activity a certain type of way. And if she says she's washing herself, that's something else, because a certain thing doesn't show of certain sacredcy unless you open the door to know a certain person's sacred in a sacredcy. Now, a person that would do that would already be foolish, because that means they will already be giving away their family, because what is going to be clean is already clean. One shouldn't even worry about how it's happening in the natural habitation. A person getting into those intricacies are the person that's going to say they want to be more than the empress, and they got plans of over conquering individuals a certain type of way, and they want to know too much in the physics because they already have an order to the reason of their humane condition, of their humanity, and they already have a majesty for their dignity. So another person that doesn't understand what's going on is just manipulating the physical reality. So when I turn on the internet and I'm hearing destruction, it could be something that happened in 2016. Is gonna show in that time sequency at the time, because of what I'm reflecting on, because also a natural light of refinement, and also gold, and it's also the intensity of the physical reality, and it's gonna show at a certain time sequency, whatever sequence I'm watching at the time, so an individual know if there was a literal mass destruction happening to individuals' physical reality. And you see me, I only listen to certain things, so you'll know for sure of the receptiveness of even the mythology, the mythical or metaphysical or science, even of the physical reality, or even a person of natural indulgence of their daily actions, or certain things that already play on a sequencing, because another person I'm already, once I'm around certain people, the receptiveness of their mentality is going to show of the social economic habitation a certain type of way. And this is what individuals going to be indulgent, because I am the point of all existence. I'm the one that made all the mythology, and my wife is the second point of all of the reason of in the habitation of existence, the reason of one's learning, education, to even the physical, for her honor of even a tribute and homage, and also martial law. So that goes to even be said when I'm here then, right? So now let me just show you how real the situation is. Now, a person trying to manipulate the physical reality and acting like they didn't do nothing, yes, they did, because it's going to show all in the frequencies of the anatomy and light. So a person telling you they ain't do nothing is just lying to an individual. It's like trying to see something a certain type of way at the time, and then you say you're trying to keep something happy, and then you see something happen a certain type of way. And then a person that tries to manipulate it, say some person knows something that's going to be natural a certain time, and they try to manipulate a sequence. The television is going to show you the real receptiveness, because that person it has to show you the natural current reality of certain things. So that person that's manipulating is going to show you, and then on top of it, it might happen such a way that individuals might even have to play it in a rerun and have to make live footage of the situations that's going on for their physical reality, because the way they try to manipulate situations. So if you don't be careful, you'll be real fucked up in the physical reality. Don't get caught up in a person that didn't want you to know. And I'm telling you exactly just everything I just told you is exactly what you need to know when it comes to element science, receptiveness of the physical reality of anatomy, and to know exactly what you need to do for yourself. But I'm going to just tell you just like this. If a person tried to manipulate the physical reality to a situation that tried to do wrong a certain type of way, I'm going to just tell you just like this. Don't let nobody manipulate you to a point where they didn't even want other people to know, because a person has to know what's really going on. And the person that did wrong already, it's just like when me and Trips got into the fight on Flatbush. You didn't see Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico had a fucking tsunami thunderstorm. Florida, niggas ended up moving from Kissimmee, Florida. Florida was over flooded. Then you see Japan had a flood. Or Asia and China. China atmosphere was already coming down from certain things already, because me being Emperor Qi and certain magic I did in China before. And then on top of it, then Asia and all them had a over flood about their habitation, storms, destruction, all types of shit. All just because I got into physical confrontation, and then I was just looking at the situations that was happening and the natural sequences, and another person already knew this, and they tried to cover it up in the government, and they tried to play sequences that already happened, and other people's social economics didn't realize what was going on, because another person was trying to manipulate them, and then they thought they were just trying to contain the situation. There's no contain the situation when a person needs to know the honesty of their current event, what's happening. But not only is happening in the sequence a certain type of way, is even happening in current events. So a person will be even more shocked when they get to certain places and they see what really happened, and that's what's gonna accumulate through that time sequence of everything that was taking place even at the time. So you better be very fucking careful. I told you I'm the real Ra, and I told you I'm the real Osiris, but I'm just gonna tell you just like this: if a person tried to manipulate you in a certain type of way, I'm the real MooN. I'm also the real MooN. So another person doing funny type of things, you're not getting nothing from me. You might as well just forget about it, because all you're gonna get from me is just a black palm, or a black palm, or a certain type of nice Buddha palm, or a certain type of nice element, just brandishing your physical reality to my indulgement. And international security already know, because international security is the one that called me to this fucking planet. You fucking assholes. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Don't and you listen. Other people that try to manipulate, because when they go in to check, don't forget about your computer receptiveness and the questions that's being asked certain type of ways through time, and the reason why I'm really fucking here. Because another person says, "Yo, damn, how much time did I put in for you to even refine your anatomy?" It has to be me even around to even play in the time sequence. I go to another planet, this intensifies the situation while I'm here. But you lucky that I'm here at the time, because I could be on another planet and you could have been refined. It would have been to take a little longer than usual, because of me being here. So I don't got time for your stupid shit, and I don't got time for your wild emotions with your wide hip fucking stink animals that's just doing the wrong type of metaphysics science during the times of element years. And element people never had no fucking wide hips or fat or fucked up. Those are people that's doing certain things like that because of certain things, that people that really know doing it because certain things that is taking place, or a certain type of way they're gonna handle a certain individual. And other people that's indulging in sexual activity and has certain things, those are people that's deteriorating the physical reality. You gotta know the difference, because the real elements are already nice. I don't have nothing else to tell you. I don't got time for your stupid shit. But loved one, that's it. I'm gonna tell you. And today's date and time, it is now March 13th, 2019, 2562. 2019 the year, 2562. March the month, 13th, 2019 the year, according to Korea, and 2562. I don't even want to tell you. Matter of fact, too bad. 2562, that's all you need to know. Loved one. To other individuals, to the other stupidity individuals, hope you fucking die like the deterioration you are to your fucking current reality for your